Here we are, winter 2022. Reflecting back on 2021, the summer was brutally hot. A heat dome hovered over the province for days. The small town of Lytton recorded the highest temperature ever in Canada. And soon after, burnt to the ground, a total loss. Some blamed the heat, others a passing train. Then came fall, and the atmospheric river that devastated the Sumas Flats in the Fraser Valley, destroying farms, agriculture, knocking out bridges, making highways impassable. The province nearly came to a halt. So what has this got to do with Sasquatch, you ask? Plenty. You see, any environmental changes, and I do mean any, affect all creatures. You and I, even the smallest to the largest, and maybe the Sasquatch as well. This time around, we return to familiar territory, where people have claimed sightings, finding prints, and much more. And say, loudly, this is Sasquatch country. We're pleased you could join us. Are you ready? Let's go! You know that old saying, patience is a virtue? Absolutely it is. When you go into the forest, you can't expect to find a Bigfoot. They're not just there. Some people claim they are. Recently we watched an episode of Finding Bigfoot. It was one of the most ridiculous things we have ever watched on TV. Truly stupid. Now, for the fans of such programs, that's your prerogative to watch them. We don't really care. But we can assure you, the Sasquatch is not everywhere. And certainly, they're not everywhere here, even though at this location, there have been reports of Sasquatch being seen and heard. We have never seen them. How many times have we been here? Many. Some folks that contact us and tell us of their experience, it's like they're trying to get us to qualify what happened. How can we? We were not present. We know that in this area, near here, Sasquatch may just be hiding. Maybe. That's a very big maybe. Now, the snow is on its way. During the winter months, we choose to explore near rivers or creeks. The running water masks our movements. Therefore, any creature, maybe even Sasquatch, might not hear us. We don't mind revealing our location in the summer months. Nobody wants to surprise a bear. We're not trying to be too stealth-like in the forest except at night. Here, in this beautiful setting, occasionally we stop, look, and listen. Soon, the real winter will be here. We're ready. Whenever you find yourself in the rainforest, no matter the season, it's refreshing, invigorating, euphoric. We are inspired on our travels. You never know what's over that hill, through the woods, inside the tree line, down by the river. That's the best part. And even if we never see, film a Sasquatch, that's cool. We're very pleased to just be right here, right now. A beautiful winter scene. In southern British Columbia, this could be gone tomorrow. We never really get a deep winter, and we certainly seldom get a deep freeze. Something we would welcome, for a couple of reasons. Freezing helps the ecology, and it would help stop the spread of an invasive species known as the tick, which affects animals and humans alike, often spreading Lyme disease. We wonder, does the Sasquatch have this problem with the ticks? It's a question. One could argue British Columbia is one of the most beautiful places on the planet. Is it any wonder the Sasquatch would be found here? We have it all. Biodiversity, flora and fauna in abundance. A perfect place for a creature. Mythical, mysterious. They could be anywhere. As we've said time and time again, evidence is hard to come by, unless you create it. Although from time to time, we find things that are odd. For those of you not familiar with British Columbia, do yourself a favor. Google it. You will see the vast rugged coastline, the deep forest, the mountains, the fjords, miles and miles of beach, valleys, hillsides, lush green, to desert. Everything is here. Is it any wonder the Sasquatch would want to be here? This is where the legend was born. It all began here, so very long ago. We want to ask you something. Do you believe everything on the internet related to Sasquatch? Some may be deceiving you. We ask they let their conscience be their guide. Tell the truth. Speak from your heart. Don't manipulate people. The creatures deserve better. If they're out there, we hope to find them. Not for greedy purposes, just to know the truth. The straight goods. If you're planning your own adventure, please stay safe. Tell someone where you are going and when you will return. Your very life depends on it. And during the nocturnal hours, remember, there are predators out there. They may not welcome your presence. You could be hurt, or worse. Please, stay safe. Until next time, eyes open, cameras ready. Over and out.